Hi, I'm Rosa. Thank you for joining me. I did a planner video closer to the beginning of the year, and I've really been thinking about it because it's a new planner that I put together and I wanted to see the best ways to use it. And I've decided to try something new for cleaning and decluttering in my home, and I want to show you what it is. I think it's going to work out good for me. I'm really excited about it and I want to show you. If we've never met before, I'm 52, married. We have one son who is an adult and lives with us. I work full-time and I take care of my home full-time. I struggle with cooking because I feel like we work so many hours that by the time I get home I don't want to cook. And I've done a lot of videos on cooking and meal planning just to help me be better at it. Earlier this year, I put together a planner for myself because the ones that you buy, I end up not using the whole year through. I love having one, I love looking at it, and as time goes by, I ignore it and move on because it's just something I can't keep up with. For the past 16 years, I've used a notebook like this one. I keep it in my purse and I keep a pen in it so that I can keep track of everything I need to do and then jot down any notes that I need to make for myself, personal and for business. You can see one of my dogs right there. I also keep a loose calendar in here so that I can keep track of what I need to do. But I wanted something else, so I bought this planner, or it's a notebook. I bought it at Office Depot. It's a tool planner, or tool notebook, T-U-L. I bought it because it was pretty. So I can put tabs and paper and write whatever I wanted. So I decided to do a tab for my budget, a tab for tasks that I need to do throughout the house, a calendar tab, a to-do tab, and inside of it I'll keep stickies and information like my menu plan. Sorry, my camera's moving. Information like my menu plan and all kinds of information that I want to keep in here. So I was thinking, how can I go through my goals that I have for myself for the year and get tasks done in my house utilizing this planner to help guide me. And I cleaned up my office a couple days ago and it hit me a way I could use it. For cleaning, decluttering, organizing, in the past I've used all kinds of methods. I've tried everything from Fly Lady to, anything anybody told me that they used, I'd give it a try because why not? And my problem is that I start gung-ho and then life gets in the way or work gets in the way and I'll miss a day or two or a week or 3 weeks and then I feel like I'm behind and I need to catch up and I need to finish all this to get to the next week because I'm supposed to do this next week, and it doesn't work out for me. One thing that has worked out for me is I keep a notes tab in my phone with things that I want to get done every weekend, and I'll look at that on the weekends and make sure that I've hit most of the things on that list. That helps me a lot for my lifestyle. And on that list I have things like launder the sheets, launder the towels, make sure everybody's laundry in the house is done over the weekend period. Even though I do laundry every day, the weekend is the bulk of the laundry from our house gets done. I wipe down the counters, make sure they're all wiped down. Even though I may wipe them down after dinner one day, I want to make sure that on the weekends they get a good cleaning. All the sinks get scrubbed down, the bathrooms get cleaned, the house gets mopped. And then I have other notes inside my notes tab for things that I need to remember once a year or once a quarter, such as change the air filters, and I'll put dates next to it so that I remember, or if I think about it, do I need to change the air filter? Let me go back and see what day I changed it last. So in my new notebook, I made a tasks tab, and the tasks tab include things that I want to get done. Now every year I write things down that I need to get done, whether it's caulking a baseboard or fixing something in the house or even cleaning my ceiling fans, and it doesn't always happen. So I decided in order to get these things done, I'm going to shoot for, because it may not happen, some weeks get really busy and we can't do things, I'm going to shoot for getting one thing a week done. If I don't get that one thing a week done, I'm not going to kill myself over it. I'm not going to get upset, but I am going to shoot for it because I want to make sure I make it through my list. While I was cleaning my office, I thought that it would be good if I wrote down or divided my house up into each room. So the master bedroom and bathroom is one area. and the living room is one area, and the dining room is one area, my office, like just write down every room in the house, because ultimately we want to clean every room in the house at some point. But I thought, let me write them all down, and then I am going to focus on one room per month. That doesn't mean I stop cleaning or decluttering or fixing anything else throughout the house. It just means that for that 1 month, I'm going to focus on that room more than any other room. And I think that's something I can work with. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I've done so far. I am outside, so you may hear some noises, but it's absolutely gorgeous outside right now. So you see, I've divided every room in the house, or sectioned every room in the house. Office, kitchen, eat-in, living room, dining room, mud room, family room. You know, I just went through and divided each parts of my house as I thought would be good. So the halls, foyers, and vestibules are in one section. The baths, even though I have them listed like master bedroom and bath, I also put the baths separate, and the porches, because those two are pretty easy to clean or maintain. There's not much decluttering there. And instead of assigning each room a month, I'm just going to play it by ear. I've designated the office for January, and come February, whichever room I really feel like working on is what I'm going to pick. I don't want to pick them ahead of time and then not work on them and be disappointed. I really want to do this, and it just seems good to me. So I'm calling it my monthly clean and declutter for 2025. Come February, I will decide what room I want to work on. But we're already 3 weeks into January, and since I cleaned up my office, I decided I'm going to take this last week of January and work on my office a little more. So I have a bookcase in there that I need to go through, and I have a cart that I have paperwork in that I can flip through and see what needs to go away. And since I cleaned the office and dusted it, I thought it'd be a good place to start. I wrote a calendar in here as well, and I divided it by quarters because there's things that I want to get done every quarter. I want to be able to see progress as the quarters go on. So this is the last quarter of the year, and that's what they look like. I just wrote them in these pages. And then I've showed you my task tab, which tells me what I need to get done. And as you see, I've been working to get things done since the year has started. So that's what I plan to do, to work on decluttering and cleaning out all the parts of my house. Just work on one room a month on top of all the other things that I do. And that way it's not as much pressure. I have 4 weeks to work on that section of the house, and I'm gonna give it a try, see how it works. I'm really excited about it because I feel it's a good solution for what I need. And it's motivating me, which is good. Hopefully it motivates you too to maybe look at your schedules and planners and what you decide to do for this year and make a real impact on what you want to get done. One of my goals in getting my house decluttered and cleaned out is clearing my mind and being able to focus on more things that I really enjoy. I want to do maybe get into some hobbies and have more time free, as instead of having to worry about where something is or that something needs to get cleaned. Thank you for joining me as I showed you this new section of my planner. I hope that you consider hitting the subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And I will show you how this plan is going for me as well.